Hi and welcome back. My name's Montana and today's class is Yoga Total Body Tone. This is a 20-minute-ish workout. It's a yoga and Pilates combination. We're going to do repetitive movements to build strength, and then we're going to hold static movements to increase flexibility in the body. Let's get started. We're going to begin today in child's pose, but a wide leg child's pose. So go ahead and take your knees possibly all the way out as wide as your mat, and then bring your big toes to touch. Slowly walk your hands out in front of you and bring your forehead to the mat. Take just a moment here and drop into your body. Sometimes this is the only time we have in the day to just ask ourselves how we are. Ask yourself how you're feeling today, how your body's feeling today, and how your mind's feeling today. Take a deep inhale with me. Exhale, seal the lips and sigh out through the nose. Your next inhale, begin to walk your hands forward, keeping your legs exactly as they are, and TP your fingertips to bring a little bit of flexibility into the shoulders and the side body. And then exhale, release your hands flat on the mat. With your next inhale, go ahead and TP the fingertips up, lifting the elbows up, asking your body for a little stretch in the side body. Exhale, release and drop the elbows. With the next inhale, let's find movement. Keep your legs exactly the same. Shift your body forward. And come into chaturanga. Let's take 3 chaturangas. For 3, press it up. For 2, and up. For 1, press back, child's pose. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, bring yourself forward. Drop it into chaturanga push-up. Press it up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, take it back, child's pose. With your next inhale, keep your legs the same and press yourself forward into your forearms. Now take your knees out wide. We're going to go for frog pose. So press your knees out wide and take your heels out wider than the knees. Very good. Now press down through your hands and through your forearms. Press the hips back, just like that. It's easy to collapse forward in frog pose, but if you keep active in your hands and keep pressing back, you really get that stretch. It's also important in frog pose to do it properly. You have your ankles on the outside of your knees, not tucked in. It's a little bit easier if you keep them inside the knees, but what we're looking for is for them to be outside. If you're not quite ready for frog pose, you can always put a block underneath your body to rest on. Let's breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release forward. Bring your heels in. Curl your toes under, and let's meet in downward facing dog. Really begin to pedal out your dog today. Many times in these quick 20-minute workouts, we're a little stiff. So take what you need today. You know your body best. I'm just here to guide you. So we need to sway the hips from side to side or pedal out the feet. Allow your body to enjoy this down dog. If you can't get your heels all the way down this morning, don't worry about it. Just breathe into the pose. Inhale, sweep your right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Squeeze it in. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, cross it over, right knee, left tricep, high, high, high above the elbow. Exhale, kick it back. Inhale, right knee, left tricep. With your exhale this time, drop it to the left wrist and back up. Let's take 2 more. Down and up, down and up. Kick your right leg out. Very good. Now roll onto the inside blade of your left foot. TP your left hands and lift your left arm up and look up. Fall in triangle. With your exhale, stamp your left hand back on the mat, come back on the ball of your left foot, and slowly bend deep into your right knee. Take a little stretch here. Stay on the ball of the left foot, keep your hands firmly planted, and press it up. Bend deep into the left knee. Let's take 2 more, and back. Down, and up, down, and up. Very good. Take your right foot and draw it over in front of you for pigeon pose. So your shins parallel to the mat. Go ahead and square your hips onto the mat and tuck the left toes. Lift yourself up wide, prideful through the chest, broad through the collarbones, and gently just begin to walk your hands down for a pigeon. This pigeon can be whatever you want it to be. If you need to grab a block, pause the video and grab a block. You can come down to forearms, or you can completely walk it out. Whatever works for you. We're here for just a minute. One more breath here. With your inhale, slowly walk your hands up, curl your left toes under, and bring your right foot back to meet your left. Lower it through chaturanga. Inhale, roll over the toes for upward facing dog. And exhale, press your hips up and back, downward facing. Nice. Very good. With your next inhale, sweep your left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Exhale, sweep it up and back. Very nice. Inhale, left knee, right tricep. Your exhale, take it to the wrist and up. 2 more. Down and up, down and up. Straighten the left leg out to the side. Roll into the inside blade of your back foot and peel your right hand off the mat. Look up. Fall in triangle. With your exhale, stamp your right hand on the mat, come up on the ball of the back foot once more. Shift your weight forward with your toes. And then draw, and then bend deep in the left knee, and bring it back up. So you should feel a stretch in your left glute muscle. Bend deep, and back up. One more time, bend deep in the right knee, and back up. Now draw the right leg over, left shin parallel with the front of the mat, and bring yourself down into pigeon pose. If you draw your heel closer to your groin, that's going to make pigeon pose easier. If you need a little more, you can always press the heel out. But you want to make sure you have your hips squared to the mat. Slowly begin to walk your hands down. I'm just warming the body up today, opening up the hips. Come back to breath. Wherever you are in your practice today is perfect. Your next inhale, walk your hands back up. Stack them underneath your shoulders, curl your right toes under, and bring your left foot back to meet your right. With an exhale, lower down to the bottom of chaturanga. Inhale, roll over the toes, and press up for upward facing. Look up. Exhale, press your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Nice. Very nice, you guys. Take one more breath here. With your next inhale, look forward in between your 2 hands. Rise up high on your tippy toes. Bend deep into the knees And hop, step, or jump your hands on the outside, your feet on the outside of your hands. And bring your hands to heart center for Buddha squat. Wiggle into your Buddha here. You can broaden through your feet. Bring your hands to heart center and use your elbows to press the knees away. Very good. Take a deep inhale here. Try to stay nice and lengthened and long through the neck and through the spine. Drawing the tailbone in. You want to make sure you don't have a domed back and you're not hunched over. So really try to pretend like someone has a string and they're pulling you, pulling up through the top of your head. Nice and tall and long. With your next inhale, press down through your heels and come about halfway up. Hold here. You can have your hands any way you want. You can have them out in front of you, at heart center, at your waist. The most important thing is to take an assessment of our squat. You want your hips to be low, parallel with your knees if possible. Take a look down at your knees. Are they knocking in? If so, press them out. Hold here. Draw navel to spine. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Hold and hold. Very good. Press down through your heels. Most of your weight should be in the heels, so you're able to wiggle your toes. With an inhale, press up and press the hips forward. Exhale, squat all the way down. Let's take 5, 4, press it up, 3, and up, 2, last one. Meet me back in the squat. From here, bring your hands to heart center, keep your hips low, and we're gonna step in, out, out. In, out, out. These little movements really can fire you up. They really light you up. My quads are on fire right now. Whew, and I bet yours are too. Keep the hips low. We're almost there. That's it. Stay low. Tiny little steps, not big movements. You can always add a band here if this isn't enough for you. Whew. 5, 4, out, out, in, out, out, in. Last one. Meet me on the out. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, reverse swan dive, lengthen and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high push up. Exhale, lower for chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, press your hips up and back, downward facing. Very nice, you guys. Breathe here. With your next inhale, rise up high on your tippy toes, squat deep, and walk, step, or jump into Buddha squat. Take your elbows, press the knees out. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up, hold here. Hold in your squat position. Just like that. Make sure you can wiggle your toes, navel strong to spine. Nice straight flat back. Knees are strong, they're not knocking in. Hips are low. Stay with your breath. This is where our Ujjayi breath really kicks in. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Just like that. Nice strong breath. Inhale, lift up, press your hips forward. Exhale, squat it down for 5. Inhale, up. Exhale, squat. Inhale, squeeze the glutes at the top. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it back low. Bring your hands to heart center and take your little steps in, out, out. Just like that. Stay with me. Whatever you want to do with your hands, just stay with me and stay low. Get a nice quad workout. Whew, it's burning. Can feel the burn. Whew. In, out, out. In, out, out. Almost there. Stay with me and stay with your breath. Don't stop moving. Feel the burn. 5, 4, keep the hips low. 3, 2, whew, and 1. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, reverse swan dog down. Lengthen and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, plant your hands, step back. High push up to low push up. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Very good. Come back to breath. Notice if your heart rate has risen. How does that affect your breathing? With your next inhale, I want you to bring your awareness to your hands. Press down through the mat, strong and firm, very active. Begin to roll the biceps in and slowly drop the elbows toward the mat, just like that. Dolphin pose. Bring your feet together and gently walk them in. If you can't get your heels all the way down on the mat, that's okay. Wherever you are is perfect. Stay very active through the hands, so you're gripping the mat and you're firm through your full forearms. You don't have too much weight in the hands or too much weight in the shoulders. With an inhale, press down through the hands and come back to down dog. Now roll the biceps in and tap the elbows. Dolphin. We're going to alternate for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet me in dolphin. Now slowly use your toes to shift your weight forward. So your chin is coming forward about to where your wrists are, and then back. Dolphin rocks for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, keep rolling the shoulders in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet me in dolphin. With your inhale, we're going to press all the way up to high plank. Inhale, press it up. Use your toes to shift you forward. High plank. Very good. Exhale, roll the elbows in. Come back to dolphin. Whew. Back to high plank. And dolphin for 10. Drop it low. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet me in high plank. Hold here. Let's take an assessment of our high plank. You want to have your heels elevated over the toes. Stay very active through the hands, pressing the mat away, drawing navel to spine. Have a nice little dome in the back, kind of like a cat-cow action. Tight through the quads, using your entire body to hold you up here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press back, downward facing. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale deep, deep, deep through the nose. Exhale, seal the lips and sigh it out through the nose. me a really strong Ujjayi breath. Inhale, deep, deep, deep through the nose. Exhale, seal the lips, sigh it out through the nose. With your next inhale, sweep your right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot in between your two hands. Drop your left knee and bring your hands up for a low lunge. Drop your right hand in between your shoulder blades and grab your right elbow with your left hand and just pull it over for a nice little stretch. Hold here and breathe. Very good. Switch it out. Take it on the other side. Stay with your breath. Exhale, release. Curl your left toes under and press yourself up into crescent. Once you find yourself in crescent, make sure your hips are squared towards the front of the room. Shoulders are squared towards the front of the room. Shoulders are stacked over your hips. Nice bend in the right knee. And you're elevated on the back toes. Let's take 10 knee drops. If you can't get your knee all the way down, that's fine. Do the best you can. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Keep the legs the same. And begin to hinge at the waist and shift your weight forward. Bring your hands to heart center. And slowly dip and lift. Lower and lift for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, very good, 2, and 1. Good job, you guys. Slowly bend deep in the left knee, stay deep in the right knee. Slowly hover the left toes off the mat and take the left toes and just tap and up, tap and up. That's it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last one. Slowly drop the left knee down, straighten the right leg, and come into half split. Hinge at the waist and drop the hips towards your heel. Very nice. Hold here. Begin to walk your left hand out beside you and stack it underneath your left shoulder. Let's go for a revolved half split. Take your right hand up and twist open. The balance comes from your legs. So you're squeezing your right and left legs in together like a pair of scissors to hold you nice and stable. Stable through the core. Breathe here. If you're having trouble with your balance, you can always look down at your left hand. And if you need a block, you can always pause the video and grab one. One more breath here. With your exhale, take your right foot and bring it all the way back behind you for Vashisthasana, side plank. Press your right foot into the mat and bring your left foot up to hover. Take your left knee to your left tricep and out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your right hand down and press yourself up and back for downward facing dog. Very good. With your next inhale, sweep your left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Drop your left foot in between your two hands. Bring your right leg down and arms go overhead for a low lunge. Drop your left hand back between your shoulder blades. Take your right hand to your elbow and give it a stretch. If you're looking for a little more, you can always look up and use your head as a self-assist to open up through the chest and open up through the shoulders. Very good. Switch it out, take it on the other side. And breathe here. Exhale, release. Curl your right toes under and press yourself up strong to crescent lunge. When the balance is there, you can bring your hands to your hips. If you would like, it helps you remember to keep your hips squared. And take your dips for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Begin to hinge at the waist, lean forward, hands come to heart center, and lower and lift, lower and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay deep in the left leg, then deep in the right knee, and launch yourself forward. Bend, 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 bend. I know it's tough. And tap the right toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the right knee down, straighten your left leg, toes go to the ceiling for half split. Release. Breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Stack your right hand under your right shoulder and open up to the back of the room. Nice and broad through the collarbones. Look up. Breathe here for 3, 2, and 1. Take your left leg all the way around for Vashisthasana or side plank. Stand on the bottom of your left foot and bring your right knee to hover. Bring your right knee to your right tricep and kick it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stamp your left hand down and press yourself all the way back to downward facing dog. Let's bring our attention to our arms, to our hands. Grip the mat, begin to roll your biceps in. Roll, 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 roll. And as you're rolling the biceps in, it's only natural for the elbows to gently drop to the mat. Let's take 10 of these. Bring your feet together for dolphin. Inhale, press it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, stay with me, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meet me in dolphin, and let's rock forward for 10 dolphin rocks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press yourself up into high plank. Roll the biceps in, drop it to dolphin. Inhale, high plank. Exhale to dolphin. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, take it down for dolphin. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press yourself all the way up and back to downward facing dog. With your next inhale, bring yourself to a seated position on the mat. You can jump through, or you can simply just come through to seated. Leg all the way on your back. Bring your hands behind your head. Take your left leg out, keep your right leg bent. Take left elbow to right knee, and then alternate it to the other side. We're gonna take bicycle crunches, back and forth. Just like that, stay with me. Stay with the breath. You can go as fast or as slow as you would like, whatever works for your pace. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Keep your knees bent and the soles of your feet on the mat. Make sure you can graze the back of your heels with your middle fingers. And then walk your heels just a little further out. With an inhale, press your hips up for bridge pose. Make sure your ribs aren't flaring out. It's just a nice little bridge to give yourself some relief in the abdominals. Release and slowly lower. Inhale, press it back up to bridge. Exhale, slowly roll your spine all the way down. Let's take one more. Inhale, gently roll the spine up. Exhale, roll it back down. Same way as it went up. Very good. With your next inhale, bring yourself all the way up, and we're going to come back to pigeon pose. I want you to take an assessment. Take left leg into pigeon first. So take your left shin parallel with the mat. Take an assessment. Is your pigeon a little deeper now, or does it kind of feel the same? Either way is fine. Ease your way into your pigeon. Roll your hips square with the mat. And then gently walk your hands down. Very nice. Allow this pigeon pose to be comfortable for you. If you need a block to rest your hands on or your arms on, do so. If you are comfortable on the forearms, that's amazing. And if you want to do a full reclined pigeon, that works too. Slowly begin to walk your hands back up, and let's just switch it out to the other side. Be aware if one side of your body is a little more open than the other one. If it's a little more prepared to get into pigeon, that's perfectly normal. Everyone typically has one side that's a little stronger and one side that's a little more flexible. Rock yourself down. Release. Release your jaw. Relax your body. Release any tension you might have in your shoulders. Take one more breath here. If you have extra time in your day, I highly recommend relaxing in pigeon pose a little longer. And these short little classes, we don't have a lot of time to stay in the postures. So begin to walk your hands back up and come back to a easy seat position. Thank you for being with me today. You guys did an amazing job, and I hope that you enjoyed the workout. I'll see you next time.